The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the O'Neill Show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Good evening, friends. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome in, welcome in. Today is a very, very nice day. Very nice. Extremely nice day. Extremely nice day. Let's talk. Let's talk. Don't worry, Miss Fatal. We're going to get into the 200, whatever the money was, 250,000, 200,000. We don't know what the number is, but it's a number. We'll get into the number today. Don't worry yourself. Good evening, friends. So let's chit chat and talk about the evening. First and foremost, how was your day? Let's start right there. So how was your day? How was your day? Let's start there first before we start, going at it. Simple common courtesies. Let's talk about the common courtesies. How was your day? Just common courtesy. How are you? We talk about Skitland and all of that, which is great. But how are you? How are you? Day was beautiful. Angela Powell said the day was beautiful. Who else? Day was beautiful. Brenda said the day was beautiful. Who else? How was your day? How are you, mommy? Always a pleasure to see you. Charmian, Goddess, Tina, moderators Mary, Brenda, Squallow, always a pleasure. Miss Fatal, always a pleasure. Day was good. Day was good. Had a great day. Tina had a great day. Day was good. Antoinette, how was everything? Great day. Well, ladies, let's talk. Let's talk. So, O'Neill, the one thing you know about O'Neill is it is what it is. I'm going to call it down the middle as to what it is. Winner of the day. Let me start here so first. The day was hectic but good. Peace, everyone. Rusan, big up yourself. My day was lovely, Angela. Thank you very much for asking. At least somebody asked them back. If you've just come in, please go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and do that. Winner of the day. All right. We have Piari. We have Sheila. We have Amber. And then we have Anthony. Who is the winner of the day? Based on the skits them that you've seen today, who has won the day for you? Who win the day for you today? Rusan, everything good. It's a great day. Wonderful day. Very, very back and forthy. Skitland is turning up. The Daltons is very hot. I don't have Ernestine yet in my bingo cards. I'll get to there, so but for this is my relaxation day. About to go sit out the backyard and enjoy the scenery, man. Nothing wrong with that. Who won the day for y'all? Who won the have for winning of the day? So biggest winner is Amber for the day. 16% to PR, 11% to Sheila. Hot like. Hit the like button, guys. 0% to Anthony. Well, certainly Anthony definitely never win the day. Definitely he lost the day. Definitely Anthony has definitely lost the day. We know that much. So Anthony started out losing from right here. So when he gave Sheila a proposal and Sheila never did so well with him proposal at all.
You not to let your circumstances make you so I don't want to say desperate, but maybe like vulnerable. I feel like you're saying these things to me out of need, right? So you had a health scare, you're getting a divorce, you're worried about your health, your money, it's a lot going on. But those things would have felt a lot more genuine if they came from you.
All right, so Sheila say, let's be very real here, friends. Is Anthony desperate? Is he desperate? Sheila saying desperate. Yes or no? Is he desperate? Sheila says he's desperate. Sheila saying moving a little bit desperate. Sheila looks like a solid goal dancer. Two ignorant, selfish people. I really hope they get stuck together. Amber was on 10. She went on 10. She's been on 10. Anthony keeps propositioning the woman. Pierre and Michena got the thing for him, eh? None. Bonafire. You're Bonafire. Hit the like button. You forgot no one. Who win the day? Somebody have to win the day. Y'all are saying Amber win the day right now. Was he desperate? Was Anthony desperate? This didn't look good. It did not look good for Anthony to be here begging Sheila to come back. It was a little bit over the top. You know, very desperate. She was angry when she get called out. Yes. Hold on. I'm gonna get into her. I'm not agreeing with Sheila. What do you mean with Sheila? You're not agreeing. She's saying him look him desperate. Trinley, she's saying he was acting very desperate because he was trying to see if he could get her to come back, and you know, it too much. So she was saying desperate. Let's call a spade a spade. He was moving desperate. I'm not going to try to sugarcoat it. The one thing you know about me is that I'm very, very, I'm to the book. That's what you can count on from me. You know that I'm to the book. Yes, he lost control and is desperate. Anthony has been all over the place since he got the message from God. So it makes us have the question, Amber wins the day. No, let's see. It was not a good look. Anthony just throwing noodles against the wall. Correct. That's why I think that I have to give it that he's a little bit desperate. He's a little bit desperate for today. Come on now. Like you just can't pull this that you're pulling today. He was close, but it was so far as well too. Yes, Anthony needs to go find a new woman too. Like Amber knew someone new. No, not right now. I can see how it look that way, but Anthony is not desperate. He needs to wake up. Well, that's what I'm saying, Rusan. Okay, the truth of the matter though is, Rusan, you can't be out here propositioning the baby mother. Like you, if you're a star and you're a wealthy man, you're the pick of the litter. Out here begging Sheila to come back as a family is a little bit pathetic. I know what he's trying to say, but it's not coming from the best place, because 1 minute, here's why I'm have to call him out, Rusan. 1 minute, and you know me, Rusan, you know me call everybody out. 1 minute Anthony is saying this to Sheila, that him think that's what he should be doing. Then the next minute him go to Amber and then him tell Amber the same thing. You can't pull that. That's going to be called out any day of the week. Anthony needs to understand that none of these women with any good. He needs to become Mr. Dalton again. I agree with that. Anthony's looking for a soft place to land when he falls. Sheila's going to end up being there for him. I'm not even sure, because Miss Fatal, I'm starting to see that they may write it where Sheila and Anthony never get back together. I think I'm going to see that. Something tell me say him never going to get Sheila back. I don't know what it is that's telling me that, but something is telling me that. When he saw her with Iman, he told Pierre he loved Sheila. What happened to the message from God? Me don't know where the message come from. Anthony's in need of some course. He's in need of course. Him desperate. He is desperate. O'Neill, what happens if Sheila says yes? What happens then? I don't see. Mommy, I'm believing. Thank you for the super chat, Mommy. What happens if Sheila says yes? Then what? I believe that Anthony is asking for pum pum and not for a relationship. But this is how he places it. I just don't believe it. The more I watch a story, the further away Sheila is going away from Anthony. It's almost like she's starting to pick up that Anthony is not steady. If that makes sense to you. That's what they're starting to show me. I don't know if it's me alone seeing it. If he gets his lawyer and level up and take care of business to both Amber and Sheila, If him do that, if only he do that, don't say that O'Neal because the writers do the opposite of what me say. Wayne probably get a billionaire for Sheila next. She'll be fine, eh? Leave Amber, Shayla, and Pierre alone. He needs to discover himself again. Rusan, I agree with you. That me agree with. He figures Amber is cheating, so he's going to cheat. I guess he had a lot of voices in his ears. Anthony's such a disappointment. He is kind of disappointing the other side of the audience that's trying to look into his thing. He wouldn't change with another woman. Probably, no, he probably can change. But he have to lose money first. I believe that. I believe that. I think him can change, just that he has to lose some money first. That's what I really do believe. Anthony loves his woman when someone else takes his spot. He said the same thing to Amber, Shayla, Pierre, when the new men came around. Begging Amber and Shayla is diabolical. And that's what I'm saying. Him just a beg them, Rusan, you look good. Begging the women, Rusan, it looked pathetic. Anthony looked pathetic, begging Shayla and begging Amber. After all that he's been seeing, Rusan, it looks a bit pathetic. As a male who is supposed to stand up, it looks pathetic. It don't look good. This point, we should just give Amber the 50% and then show Amber that he can make money right back. Basically, Rusan, basically. Only it's part of the whitewashing process for Shayla. Is it? No. Shayla has not been whitewashed. Why? Because we see her forgetting about Anthony. No, Shayla, look here. Maybe y'all have let Shayla off the hook, but I haven't. I have not let Shayla off the hook. I need real karma for Shayla. Just like I'm begging them to keep Anthony by himself, to isolate Anthony. The same thing I'm doing for Shayla. Anthony got tricked by another woman and a baby. Maybe he'll end up with Pierre. They freed her up from Rome for a reason. Make sense? No, don't give Amber the 50%. Me neither. Anthony chose the wrong wife. Possibly, Anthony can afford to pay Amber. He's hiding a good penny. Desperate. So basically, based on the chat, y'all are saying the winner of the day is winner of the day is Amber between all of them. Okay, well, all right, hold on. How about this? Biggest loser of the day. Biggest loser of the day. Biggest loser of the day. Anthony, Amber, let's see. Pierre, let's see. Shayla. Biggest loser of the day. Who do you have a biggest loser of the day? Biggest loser of the day. The choices you have in the chat are Anthony, Amber, Pierre, and Shayla. So, who is the biggest winner of the day? The people say is Amber win at the winner of the day, sir. That's what they said, Miss T. I cannot argue with the numbers. You know me already. Mommy, thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you very much, Mommy. By the way, Mommy celebrates 12 months of membership. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Pierre is willing to fight for him and he doesn't even see her. That is also concerning. I think I said the other day that maybe Anthony should just go be with Pierre, to be very fair with you. Because Pierre might would have worked for him, to be very honest. To be very fair. To be very, very fair. Maybe Pierre would work for him. All of the above. Biggest loser of the day. Anthony, because he fell backwards with his way of thinking. Anthony, Pierre, and Shayla. Biggest loser of the day. Biggest loser. Shayla. Definitely Anthony. Wayne will keep Anthony as a clown. This is foolishness. All of the above. Pierre. But it would be better if Amber dragged her. Amber didn't win anything. The audience is saying Amber win, and you know we have a lot of Amber fans in there. They have a way to try to outvote everyone else. Well, the deal is this. Anthony didn't look good in front of Sheila. It was pathetic.
When we actually had our relationship and our love. And you know that I love Iman. Mommy. And I love my life now. And Mommy.
Sheila refused him, and he had to stand by and look. Sheila, of all persons, Sheila normally don't refuse men. So for Sheila to refuse you, that's really, really terrible. All right, okay. Let's shift gears a little bit. Amber was out in her element. She started out in her element right here. So let's get into this. So some of this conversation, O'Neal was not rocking with, and I was at it with a lot of Amber fans today. Because I felt like Amber was again doing the whole fake thing, right? You know me. O'Neal is going to call it out from every different piece. I thought that Amber was doing the fake thing again with the whole idea of deciding she's going to take on PR.
Huh? See, you know what? I should have dragged you a long time ago, but I'm too much dragged you by this little hair a long time ago. Amber, don't touch my hands. I need you to calm down. I'm telling you to get out of my house. Down. You have disrespected me long enough, PRE.
All right. Is Amber aggressive, friends? Is she a little bit aggressive? Is Amber aggressive? Is she aggressive? Let me see if the Amber fans are going to answer the question properly. PR had to be removing her hand. You ladies, want to tell me how Anton was aggressive. Is Amber aggressive? I want to see exactly how y'all vote with this. Is she aggressive? Amber was the biggest loser. She was exposed for the gold digger that she is. Amber needs to leave Anthony's house. No, she's not aggressive. Really? So you didn't find this aggressive? Yes. And she has a problem keeping her hands to herself. If Amber really wanted the smoke, she would have done something. She's not doing anything. Yes, and I agree with Amber totally in this kid. PR needs to mind her business. PR is aggressive. For 42 days, PR is aggressive. Yes, rightfully so. They're all losers. She has every right to be. She's been telling that bird to get lost. No, she's not aggressive. No, Amber is on 1,000 right now. That's what Mommy said. O'Neal, it's not fake. I can throw an old pair of shoes, but I don't want to see nobody digging through my garbage for them. Let me give them to you. Let me tell you something, Miss Fatal. Let me tell you something, Miss Fatal. If I come to your house, let me tell you something, Miss Fatal. If I come to your house and you have tossed a pair of shoes away, you better, what you going to tell me? If you not take it out of the garbage, finders, keepers, Miss Fatal, losers, weepers. What do you mean me can't dig it up, Miss Fatal? Talk to me. What do you mean O'Neal cannot dig it up? Miss Fatal, come on the microphone because you have given us an analogy for us to sit with. Miss Fatal says I can throw away an old pair of shoes, but don't nobody see me. I don't want to see nobody digging through the garbage for them. Let me give them to you if I want to. So, what do you mean? Both were aggressive and low frequency. You can't be the queen of no man's house, staying out all night and waltzing in the morning. Thank you, Miss T. Amber says she is the queen of the house. Is she the queen of the house? Is Amber the queen of the house? Yes or no? Lord, Miss Fatal, I challenge him, you know. Not Miss Fatal, I mean Miss T, I challenge him. Miss Fatal, come to your house, I dig in your garbage, Miss Fatal. I tell you that right now. Is Amber the queen? The queen was waltzing in one day after. This is your queen? This is what the audience is asking. Why is she a queen? Why is she being caught? The audience is asking. What is the incomplete narrative? I say PR is disrespecting her. PR, so the narrative is that PR is, unless I'm missing something. So I'm going to read what you say, Miss Grant. O'Neill, why keep putting an incomplete narrative out there? PR has habitually disrespected Amber. She did yesterday. She did it today again. Beat downloading. P needs to mind her business. People saying she is the boss. She's still the wife. Wife a wife, a mate a mate. Eh? Yes. Yes. Yes, she's still a queen. Yes. Yes. Yes, she is right now. Yes. Anthony said that she's still the woman of the house. Anthony is the queen of the house. Once you throw the shoes away, they are fair game. Amber is the queen of Dave's house. Amber wants to throw rocks and hide her hand like she's a holier than thou. By the law, she's considered to hold the title. That is true. Yes. Yes. Long as she is still Mrs. Dalton, she is. These are true statements. Yes. Your man would not allow it. Still the wife. Yes, for now. But only out being totally trifling. She's the queen of the house as long as they are still married. She thinks she is. She can't be the queen of this house and Dave. Well, that's a good question. She's the queen until she's dethroned. Miss Peter says she's the queen until she's dethroned. Absolutely. She is the queen. She's still married to Anthony. Anthony is the queen. Who is the queen? Y'all are something else, I swear. Hold on. Y'all are really... All right, I'm going to ask a question. Because y'all been asking. Who is the queen? Anthony. Since as y'all put Anthony name in it. Amber. PR. Who is the queen? Y'all say basically Anthony is the queen right now. By law, that is true. By law, she is. As long as Anthony keeps begging her to stay married, she is. That is also true. Keisha, I cannot argue with that statement. I have no comeback for that one. She's mad because PR is calling out the truth. Who is the queen of the house? How come it is people are... Anthony is... Una put Anthony as the queen. Yo, my audience are something else. Y'all are something else, you know. Hold on.
Take care of your husband. Come on, please take care of your husband while I'm gone.
I got this.
I hope so. All right. So sorry.
Girl, I should have pushed you in this pool. Get out. You don't have to worry about me, PR. Worry about yourself. Go find you a husband and worry about him. Stop worrying about mine.
All right, so Miss Grant, I hear what you're saying. PR is a court gesture, a clown. I think PR wants a taste of Anthony Doe. He's your queen to be, eh? Team Amber. Anthony's character resembles an undeveloped, mentally disturbed, neglected fever. Anthony's a queen. Amber is a queen. Here's your queen to be. So now say I'm the queen. O'Neill. We're all assuming that she was at Dave's house, but we do not know any evidence of that. Did you see a skit with Amber at Dave's house? That's where she went. That's where she said she was going. We're just going off of the script. They're never going to show you everything. I'm just going off of what she said she's going to do. I have to go off of what she's saying, Shamin. I'm just going off of what she says. So here's my question to the audience. Was PR speaking some truth to Amber? This is the question. Yes or no? Was PR saying some truthful things to Amber? So I understand. PR is disrespectful. I get it. I understand. PR has been disrespecting Amber, but the question is this. Was PR speaking some truth to Amber? Let me see exactly how to respond to that. Was PR speaking some truth to her? Well, we have to care because we're trying to examine it. PR told no lies. Yes, but it wasn't their place. See, look here. Nicole, I like these statements. I don't mind you saying it wasn't our place. She for mind our own business. We just want to know, was there any truth to it? Was there any truth to what PR was saying? If you don't want the man, why do you care? Connected to service saying that, and that's a good point. The Amber fans are jacking. She's her queen to be. No. Don't get in marriages. The question is, was PR speaking some truth? That's the question. PR told no lies. Who cares what PR said? Yes, she was speaking some truth. Yes. She didn't say she was spending the night there, O'Neal. Maybe she stayed at a hotel. I don't believe she stayed at a hotel. We have to go with what them give you yesterday. She said, who did she tell to spend the night there? Yes. Amber literally called Dave and said that she was on the way. So we have to prove that too? Oh, good gosh, come on, friends. Y'all are really something else. Y'all know me have to prove everything to y'all. What time I have to prove everything? Come on, friends. Come on. Let me see if I can prove that. Come on, no, friends. Come on, guys. Oh boy, I'm going to prove everything. Everything. I'm going to have to prove every single solitary thing. Friends, I know we make the scenes, the scene them with them make. We're just going off of what they give us. I know what you're saying, but until they give us otherwise, I'm just going off of what they've given us. That's all we're doing. It's not like we're doing anything wrong. What's wrong with me going off of what they're giving us? This is the scene with her and with Dave. This is the scene. This is the scene. Dave come on the phone.
That's the plan. So does that sound good? I get dressed and come and see you.
That sounds amazing.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm about to do.
Okay, Mom, I'll see you in a minute, then.
All right, baby.
All right.
Okay.
That's what she said. Like, y'all need to stop this, man. Come on. I'm right here and I'm really going with y'all. Man, I'm calling it one for one. As a spade. Come on, friends. Don't do this to me. Like, y'all know start cap now. This is what she said. She said she's going to see the man right now. She went to go see Dave. That's where she went. That's exactly where she went. I'm just saying, like, just don't gaslight me though upon the if she say I'm thinking that or not. That's what she said she's gonna do. Oh boy, y'all are really something else now. I swear. So I know we gaslight O'Neal from now till next week. But nonetheless, I'm gonna leave it go. I'm not gonna get into it because that's yesterday. That's old news. So Piari is upset. Piari should mind her own business. People saying she should see other married people business. I agree with you. I agree with that statement. Piari should mind her own business. I agree with that. But Piari has decided that she's going to talk to Anthony. Correct. That's what I was saying, Miss Fatal, but someone is saying that we don't know she went to Dave's house. So people are trying to argue for it. So I'm saying that, come on now. It's not, we can't see that. Come on, friends. Like, just don't move the goalpost, friends. Don't move the goalpost for only every 2 seconds. Okay, so Piari was saying some things and she'll talk to Anthony right now.
This ain't right, man.
I know, but I appreciate you not starting anything up in there with her.
She put her hands on me, too.
I saw that, and you practiced restraint.
I was like, oh, she tripping today. She really trying me. And you ain't even say nothing. What was up with that?
What was I supposed to say?
So you can't stand up for me? Tell your wife to calm down? She was totally out of line.
P, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing me being in the middle. You're my best friend, but that is still my wife.
All right. So for those who don't know, I still his wife. Amber is still his wife, and that's true as well too. So, and you know me, stay already. I am who I am. PR says, you know what she's doing. Let me ask y'all a question. Why is Anthony not confronting Amber about Dave? Why is Anthony not confronting Amber about Dave? Let me ask y'all that. Why do you believe he's not confronting Amber about Dave? Outer line PR, mind your own business. Sabrina, I can rock with it. She's out of line. She's saying some truthful things about your outer line. I can rock with it. This is one of those very few times where I'll say the two things them are actually true. She out of line, but it's some of the things that she's saying, she's asking good questions. I'm asking you this now. The big question of the day is this. Let me put the question up for y'all. This is the question. Why is Anthony not confronting Amber about Dave? Why is he not doing that? PR is hold on, give me one moment. Let me push that back up. Give me one moment. Let's get hold up. Give me one moment here. PR is Anthony's friend. Anthony's PR's business. Anthony went straight in and started talking about Anthony. Amber went straight in and started talking about Anthony. I see what you're saying. Because he doesn't know who Dave is yet. Miss Fatal, it's clearly once Amber's trash is officially her trash, PR is free to go through it. Until such time, she needs to stay away and mind her own business. True. That's fair. That's fair. PR can't fight. Why is Amber claiming Anthony so much to females? He doesn't want to make himself sick. Okay? He don't know yet. She did not put hands. PR just touched her hair only. PR is giving Ant-Man a candy bar when his wife is out. Dipping in what? In the cookie jar? For what? Then he will have to face it and do something about it. He doesn't want as yet. Okay, makes sense. Amber went off on PR because of guilt. I'm gonna pin that, Susan. Give me a moment, because that can be discussed. O'Neill, Anthony couldn't handle the truth. Heart attack is loading. He said it's because he's done some guilt. I think Anthony is scared to know the truth. Interesting. Hope he has a place. Anthony doesn't know. Okay. All right. What's up, One Journey? Good night. Anthony is not confronting Amber because he is feeling guilty for what he has done. He really doesn't want it to be true. I really think that Anthony doesn't believe Amber is cheating again. She could say something to Anthony. She should have left Amber alone. Makes sense, Sabrina. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. I agree with that. Amber went off on PR for all the time she showed up half-dressed at their house. Okay. Anthony doesn't really want confrontation. That's true as well, Keisha. Sometimes him kind of back off. I need to see a skit where Anthony is talking to his attorney and hiring a private investigator. I'm hoping, Jerina, but I don't know if we're going to see that at all. Everybody that is saying PR is out of line, but if she would have agreed with Amber, she would... Rusan, did you just open Pandora's box? Rusan, did you just open Pandora's box just now? That's very, very fair. That's very, very fair. Did you just open Pandora's box? That's a good question. If Piari agreed with Amber, would she still need to mind her business? Yes or no? Rusan is asking the question. Rusan, this is a very good question. If Piari was agreeing with Amber against Anthony, if Piari Rusan is challenging the play. Ladies, Rusan is challenging the play. Rusan says, if Pierre had agreed with Amber, y'all would be saying that she don't need to mind her own business. That's what Rusan is saying. Would she still need to mind her own business? That's what Rusan is saying. He's challenging the play. Rusan is challenging the play. It's a very good challenge as well. Rusan, thank you very much for that. Very, very good challenge. It's a great challenge. I'm not going to sidestep this challenge. It's a very good challenge. Amber gonna get caught soon and Auntie's gonna divorce and leave her. Pierre would never take Amber's side. She gave Anthony shelter when he left home. They're saying, let's say we flip it around. Let's say Pierre took her side. Yes, because it's just like Ernestine, who always agrees with Amber but always needs to mind her own business. Make sense? No. In married couples' house and in their bedroom, saying that the husband should get back with the mistress. No. Out of line. Yes, she still needs to mind her own business. Yes, she would have still needed to mind her own business and keep quiet. Fair enough. Fair enough. So it's okay for Ernestine to get in Anthony's. Whoa. Thank you very much, sir. Does Ernestine need to be kicked out? Next. Yes or no? All right. It's getting hot in here. It's getting very, very hot. It's getting very, very hot. Does Ernestine need to be kicked out next? O'Neil trying to find two sides. No, O'Neil is trying to make sure same call it as fair as possible. Other people are commenting. So I have to go with the people that are commenting as well too. Squallow, I'm trying to make sure that all sides of the audience and all arguments are being heard. And not just one side of the argument. I argue all sides. I don't argue one side of the puzzle. If only I argue Amber's side, I'm a bias. And then the viewpoint basically is skewed. That means I'm going to agree with everything that Amber does. Like, you know, some people agree with every single thing. And that can't be true. Or them agree with everything Anthony does. That can't be true either. Y'all leave Amber alone when she went through too much. It's time for her to get some real peace and love by her true lover. Who is our true lover, Annie? Rusan, the day an untreated alcoholic becomes anything close to a hero to me, whether in real life or on screen, I will seek emergency therapy. Ooh, Ernestine needs to mind her business as well. I always said that. Not surprising though, because Amber turned on her own cousin for Ernestine. That's what's going on here, so. Well, our next question that Suzette has put up is, did Amber go off on Piari out of guilt? Suzette is raising this point. Did Amber go off on Piari out of guilt? Did Amber go off out of guilt? Did Amber go off out of guilt, friends? Did Amber go off out of guilt? In other words, she just a come out. She just coming off of Dave's stuff. Dave was just piping it just now and she decided that, you know, Dave is a piper. Did Amber go off on PR out of guilt? She knows she was out. The pipe was being run. That is the question. That is the question that Suzette is asking. Everybody needs to stay out of their marriage. That was always a problem. I love this, Daniel. Too many people and influence in the middle of the covenant. I love that. I'm arguing Amber's side. She's dipping. Yeah, Amber, I don't agree with both of them. Amber doesn't want peace and freedom. Did I read the super chat from you before, mommy? Did you get a super chat and read the super chat? Or who gave me a super chat and I read it? Let me make sure I read the super chat. There we go. Mommy, I just seen a super chat. I apologize. Mommy says Anthony doesn't really want confrontation. He's still thinking about Wayne. Mommy says Anthony is still thinking about Wayne. Interesting. All right, mommy. No problem. All right, Miss Fatal. Let me see what you say, Miss Fatal. Honestly, O'Neal, how would it look if Anthony came home to Amber on the porch with Mike, Rafi, or Phil all wearing speedos and hanging out by the pool? If you not catch them in a compromising position, and I know that they normally come there, I guess it wouldn't look anyway. To be very fair. All right, I'm going to say this, Miss Fatal. Okay, I don't mind my brethren coming by my house where my wife is at whatever it is time. Because if she, put it this way, here's why we're different. If I catch you or suspect that something is going on, I'm going to leave you. I don't even need to see the entire act. I just need high suspicion and I'm going to leave. That are the difference between myself and what's going on here, sir. But I know what you're saying. Could it be seen as inappropriate? It depends, not really. Because I got a pool at my house. So if my friend comes here and they're swimming, all right. They came here to swim. I've had my friends at my house before and them, you know what I mean, them have to do them thing and them sleeping in them room or whatever it is. No, I think maybe Miss Fatal, what you're saying is that I don't know that they're there. In other words, they didn't call me and tell me that they're there. Maybe that's what you're saying. If that's what you're saying, Miss Fatal, if you're saying they have not called me and they're there without me knowing, that's a little different. But if them call me, my phone rings, they didn't get me on the phone, them call her, they got her on the phone, them over there chilling out, that wouldn't bother me. I will say that. Let me put it that way. So if that's what you're saying, then hey, that's where I would have an issue with it. I think Anthony believe it is Wayne. When he finds out it's Wayne and Tammy are broke up, that's going to be different. Anthony needs to go visit Dalen. Noel likes to be with Dalen's friends. Noel, okay. I hate the Dalen and Noel storyline. I don't like to use this word, but I'm going to tell you this right off the cuff. I dislike the Dalen story. It's pathetic. I almost don't watch because it's too pathetic. I don't. It's the most pathetic story in Skitland. The most pathetic story is the Dalen story. But I can take a poll on it for you, since as you want to bring up the Dalen story. I don't like it. Because he's turned into like a... I don't know what he's turned into. I don't know what he's turned into, and it's just... It's turned me off from the character. When I see him now, I don't believe him. I don't accept anything that he says. Nothing that he says makes any sense. So his character has become 100% unlikable for me. For me, it's 100% unlikable. No, there's nothing... Okay, if they integrate him into the Anthony storyline right now, I look at him a different way. That's how poor the writing is on the Dalen story. That's how... Writers, if you're hearing what I'm saying, you have destroyed the Dalen character. Whatever you're doing with the storyline, it has destroyed the entire character. The character has no believability. There is no faith in the character. There's nothing in the character. The character belongs in the toilet. They need to flush that character. Flush it and come back. Yeah, you'd have to flush the Anthony character, the Dalen character and come back. That is not even close. Anthony shifted, but the Dalen character pathetic. There is clown behavior and then there's pathetic behavior. And the Dalen character is it's hard to even watch. Like I can't even watch a character. I can't even watch it. I tried watching a skit with Dalen and Noel and it just was, I couldn't watch it. So no, I don't watch the Dalen skits. Yeah, I just don't watch a character. Squall, I just don't watch it. I don't watch. I turn off every time. I'm not gonna lie to you. I switch off every single time. Every time. Every time. Every time it comes on, I switch off the thing. I go to something else. It's that pathetic. It is that pathetic. Seriously. It's that bad. It's that bad. Okay. See, good question. Who is Noel? Good question. All right, so let's get into, yeah, Dalen turned into something different. I don't know what Dalen is. I just don't watch it. It's really bad to watch. You know what I mean? Like it hey, you could watch it, but all right, you know. Anyways, I don't want to kill it for the people who would like to watch it, you know. Dalen is actually worse than Anthony. Worse. Like 100 times worse. 100 times worse. Okay, so Amber laughed in Anthony's face today. Was Amber right for laughing in Anthony's face? Let's be very honest here, friends. You know me. I'll tell you what I think. This is one of them. I'm going to tell you what I think. Was Amber right for laughing in Anthony's face? Rusan? This never looked good at all, Rusan. It never cut it. But nonetheless, I'm going to play it for you.
$250,000 right now to do me or whatever, but that's not it. I want to be married to you. I want to make this work. I do. That's why I married you without a prenup. It's never about the money. Never. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you $250,000 right now to do whatever you want, cash. Do whatever you want with it. Just to prove to you that this isn't about money.
Wait. You think this $250,000 is gonna stop me from divorcing you? You think that's what's gonna get me to stay?
This is how she laughing at the man's face right here, so. This was horrible. It was extremely horrible for her to have to laugh into Anthony's face. I ain't gonna lie, like it was really, really bad. Rusan, this was not great. This was not great. This was not great. She literally laughed in his face because it was that bad. What he did was that Anthony basically sold, I don't know if y'all remembered White Chicks. Him basically sell the white
$50,000 cash. $50,000 cash.
That's what Anthony did. He wanted to see if he could have get her the money right then and there. This was what he tried to do. You can't do this, bro. Like you ain't gonna win nobody with oh gosh, I don't know. This was just like where I was like, well, all right, check. I know both of them are divorcing for money. It is clear. It is clear. It is clear. But he's offered money before. He has offered money to Amber before, so to offer her money again, okay. He's offered her money before, and she's turned him down. Why is it gonna be different now? Let me read y'all's comment. I'm gonna get where y'all say. Dalen is painful to watch. Yes. He was wrong for doing it, for laughing in his face. Was Amber right for laughing in his face? Some people say yes. 72% of the audience says yes. I ain't gonna lie. I would have laughed too. I laughed. I'm not gonna lie to you. I laughed. No, you don't think so? I ain't gonna lie to you, Rusan. I was laughing. Because there's no way that woman can tell you that you can't be trying the whole money thing and you're trying it again. Like you're just, at this point, it looked like you're not even able to fight. Amber hadn't seen that kind of money in her existence until Ant met her. Regardless of if she had seen that or not, though, Rusan. But then Rusan, is she on the joint account, and the joint account has like millions of dollars in it? She could go take the money out right now because it's in a joint account. If Amber had Wayne, Dave, or Kelvin come to home incidentally dressed, or anyone that is officially endowed and it showed, I'm pretty sure Anthony would have a problem. Yes. When a clown tells jokes, you laugh. Anthony's always leading with money. He's always been doing this. Yes, because he was trying to buy her so he can get the divorce dropped. Yes, for the laughing. I don't like people hurting people. Well, I wouldn't want to have to hurt you either, but to be honest though, Angela, come on now. You can't be out here, offering whatever it is monies. Amber could have simply walked off. I think he needed more than that today, Georgina. Honestly. Anthony proposed to Shayla, then made a $50,000 stay in the marriage offer to Amber in front of... You know what? That's why I said I was laughing. Amanita, I was laughing. Here's the question. How much should he have proposed? How much should he have offered? Here's the question. How much him should I offer her? How much him should I offer her? Let me ask y'all the question. How much would you have offered? You're in Anthony's shoes. How much you offering Amber? What are we offering her here? Because everybody have a price, What we offering her? Give me a number, friends. Give me a number. 10 grand? I'm not offering her 50%. I'm not doing that. But y'all are doing that. The Dalen character is a strong version of... Hold on. How much are you offering Amber, friends? How much are you offering her? How much are y'all offering the Amber character? The Daltons kid started to become like a broken record. I thought that he was going to get another panic attack when Amber and Pierre was going at it. Anthony holding his chest, Sanford repeat. Basically, the Dalen character is a strong version of Anthony's character, whether we believe it or not. What did Angelina say? There are suckers born every day. That's what I was saying. But it's worse than the Anthony character. Worse. Strong version. So yes, worse. How much are you offering? 50%. I'm not offering 50%. 250,000 is really nothing. Nothing. 3 million. Keisha, I'm like that. I'm offering 3 million. 50%. No. I'm not offering 50%. 50%. Zero. How much are you offering? 50%, Miss Fatal. How much are you offering? $10 million. Why do people think that she doesn't want to have her own? She don't have much. It's like Anthony is worth $30 million. And she's worth 5. There's no prenup. Nothing. 50%. Zero. $1. $2 million. 50% his love. 25% and goodbye. That was not funny. Which one? Why offer her money though? I'm just asking you. How much him could have offer her, Charmaine? I don't know. I'm tired about the money. That's why she told Dave not to talk about money. Well, I mean, she's tired now because, let's be honest though. She's tired of the money now because she's seen so much money now. So it's like, it's no longer a big thing. I mean, Amber is priceless. I don't know about being well, all right, this is still our life. $10 million, 50%, 100%. Why? Why, Miss Peter? Why may I offer 100%? For what? Why? 60%. It just shows that once again, Anthony doesn't know her love language. I like that. Amber, be careful. The seeds you sow. 50% in the restaurant, 50% just sign the papers. He won't sign the papers. Everything that Anthony has is everything that she has. So 50% is the bare minimum. Minus 50%. And the restaurant goes back to Anthony. How much is Anthony worth? 10 million. Amber is priceless. Amber is really worth nothing. Amber is a vending machine business. $10 million. He should sign the papers. No, see, Charmer, we're not just sign the paper just like that. Why? Why should I give up all of my wealth? For you to go spend it on Dave? You know what, friends? No. Would you give up money to your spouse to spend on a lover? Y'all answers to this are no. Your answer to it is no. So that's why he's not going to give up that much. But you don't want him to offer her something. There you go. That's a question. To spend on our lover. Perhaps a $20 dinner. Like that kind that King did with Delicia. Anthony should offer Amber that. O'Neal TV, why didn't you comment on the last skit with Amber talking to Anthony about Ernestine? Talking about Anthony to Ernestine. Because after a period of time, I get tired of it. Stephanie, some of the times I get very tired of it. After a period of time, after probably about 4 or 5 of the same nonsense, because it just goes into a loop, like a loop cycle. That's why. The one thing I won't do is I won't give y'all I won't give you too much of the same thing to watch. I don't like to give people invaluable content. I felt like it was invaluable to watch the Ernestine skit. Feel like I was going tit to tat. No, just look at Wendy Williams did to her husband and his lover. O'Neal, so he's offering her this money. That doesn't mean that. I know Shayla has dogged him out, yet it hits different when Amber does it. Amber might not even want Dave once the divorce is gone through. He's spending a good piece of change with Shayla and her mom. Offer that to Shayla to come back to him. I think that Anthony should give her the restaurant and let her go. Okay, the real answer. If Anthony is worth, let's say, 50 mil. Offer between $5 and $10 million. Fair offers. Those are all fair offers. Dave has his own money. She gave up everything that she had to make sure that he could keep what he had coming into the marriage. The Mama Gaza is standing on the 50%, the negative 50%. Jeff Bezos and Mackenzie Scott finalized their divorce in July 2019, with Mackenzie receiving a settlement of approximately $38.3 billion in Amazon stock. What's her net worth right now? Some of the skits them drain me out. I'll be honest with you. Some of the skits them drain me out. Mackenzie receive a... Hold on. Hold on, friends. Let's see how much Mackenzie get. Let's see how much Mackenzie get. Here we go. Here we go. Let's pull it up. We'll see how much she got. How much money she get. Let's see how much money she get, because this is very integral to us right now. Very integral. Very, very integral. Let's do it. Let's do it. You know me. Y'all know how y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do, friends. I know how I do right now. Give me one moment. Let me put it big in the screen. Mackenzie Scott, formerly Bezos, received 25% of the couple's Amazon stock in 2019 divorce, valued at roughly $35.6 billion to $38.3 billion at the time. This settlement represents 4% of Amazon's total outstanding stock. There you go. Well, let's see something. What percent of Jeff Bezos did his wife get? Whatever Jeff Bezos' wife get, let's see. Aha. Aha. Jeff Bezos' wife received 25%. Look at this. Look at this, friends. Look at this. Thank you very much, One Journey, for bringing this topic up. Jeff Bezos' wife got 25%. Will Amber be fine with 25%? She is nowhere near Jeff Bezos' wife. So let's talk about this now. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it here, friends. Should Amber be okay with 25%? Look at this. Should Amber be okay with 25%? There we go. Nothing more than that. Nothing more. That's it. Should she be okay with 25%? Jeff Bezos' wife got 25%. 25%. No restaurant, 25%. She got 25% of the couple's jointly held Amazon shares, which equates to about 4% of the company's total stock. Look at this here, friends. Let's see why them get divorced. Hold on. Oh, come on. Hold on. There you go. Amicable separation, them have that at that point in time. But nonetheless, it was an amicable divorce. Amicable divorce. What do you feel about the 25%? Let me see what I say. 25%. 72% is saying yes. What are the other percentages? Amber can take $1 to $2 million. That's perfectly fine. She's always been a poor girl, barefoot. Amber grew up in the ghettos. She was on food stamps. Amber was on food stamps when Anthony met her. Amber was on food stamps when Anthony met her. Bare feet. Nothing going on for her, basically. She was on food stamps. Barefoot. When Anthony found her, she was on food stamps. Barely could afford things. Her hair was not done properly or any of those things. She was on food stamps. Barely could be able to eat. She pulled up at the mansion and moved up from then. EBT, she was using CalFresh. EBT, she had her EBT card, basically, tapping her head like this. Barefoot with food stamps, her foot them barefoot. Back of her heel box was cracking when Anthony met her. The back of her heel box. Only the money Anthony offered today was not a divorce settlement. So why they offer money at her? I don't know why. I'm just saying, hey, why not? Eh? See, she had top her head. She said, oh, I want my EBT. Anthony. Oh my God, Anthony. She was tapping her head basically. Oh my God, Anthony, my hair needs done and I'm gonna need my nails and everything done, but I mean I'm just saying, Anthony, you're such a wealthy man and I don't have much going on, and I'm gonna need, a lot of things. My toes are all hanging out, I'm just gonna need my stuff, it's what it is. I mean, they can't try me for what it is, but Anthony, that's what's going on. She was patting. What do you mean? She's been patting the weave. Don't act like this, friends. Don't make it look like O'Neal is not sick. She was on barefoot and on food stamps. Y'all know this. Was Amber barefoot? Was she barefoot? She was skinny. Very, very skinny. Very slim. Extremely slim. Extremely slim. Extremely slim. Her stomach slim. She slimmed down basically. Slim down. The Amber character was extremely slim. Very, very slim. This was how slim she was. She just get some meat on the bone recently. This was what she was right here, so. Very slim. Very, very slim. This was how her ribs were basically showing. Her ribs were showing. You could have seen her ribs them. She skinny down. Clothes them big. With our EBT card. Oh my God, O'Neal, oh my God, Anthony, oh my God. O'Neal, oh my God, I'm gonna need my hair done and my nails and all of that. And Miss Fatal knows that I was in need. She was in need of help. She was in need. She was in need. And y'all know this. Don't come on the live and act like y'all don't know what I'm talking about. When they talk about they can't live without them. Annie, we're just running jokes. We love women, Annie. We're just making jokes. Don't worry about it. Come on now. We know the woman wasn't barefoot. We got to do it. Come on. We got to give issues. You come to O'Neal's thing. Come on now. O'Neal's going to say some stuff. I know it ain't real. Come on now. I know it ain't real, Annie. Come on. O'Neal knows it ain't real. Anthony said he could buy anything she wanted, all that cash. She can buy anything she wants. Anthony was in need of help. Amber was in need of help. Amber was trying to come up like the OnlyFans model that was dating Shannon Sharp. That's right. There you go. There you go. Relax, ladies, relax. We know. We know the woman wasn't barefoot. Come on now. We come on now. Regardless of everything, there will be no divorce. I think so at this point in that there may well be no divorce. You know what? I want to ask y'all a question though. I really want to ask y'all a question. I want to know how ladies feel about the Michelle character. Michelle has been lobbying. Michelle has been lobbying for Daniel to leave her husband. And I want to know if what's happening with Michelle is a question.
Here's what comes off a bullet.
I've been watching this Michelle character and I told y'all she needed to mind her own business. But some people don't really believe when we say it. You know what I mean? Is Michelle a bitter black woman? That is my question. I'm so disappointed. Here she is again. Is Michelle a bitter black woman? She kind of bitter. She kind of seems bitter to me. I don't know what's going on with her, but she seems kind of very bitter. Am I right to say this, ladies? She seemed kind of bitter. She seemed to be pushing it with everybody relationship. It's almost like she's finding relationships to go to mash up. I just don't know what's going on with Michelle. Michelle just won't stay out of other people's relationships. Right now, I can't invite Michelle over because I might invite her over and she go tell my wife, say, hey girl, girl, you need to leave him, girl. Listen to me, girl. Come here. Girl, you need to leave him, girl. Let me tell you something, girl. That man is Jamaican. He may just have like 10 baby mamas somewhere sitting down, girl. I know, girl. Listen to me. You need to leave him. You need to divorce him. You need to get him off of your back, girl. Listen, O'Neal, that boy's been a fake. I've known him since the day when listen to me, girl. Listen to me, girl. You need to leave O'Neal alone. That boy is no star. And did you know that he's not really black? He's not really black. That's all that thing you're seeing on his face is just charcoal, girl. He's posing like a black man. He basically has a lot of mayonnaise on his elbow. Who knows, girl? That is not a black man, girl. What is going on with Michelle, ladies? I feel like Michelle did a mash up. I think Michelle would destroy my relationship right now. And Michelle is the relationship bandit. I saw it this morning and I was like, man, she's at it again. She is at it again. I just don't know. And then, see, when they were to fire her, everybody come up into the chat and them say whatever it is. She may know Ben is doing biz with his ex-wife. But Daniel knows that as well. Daniel knows that, well, not really biz, but Daniel knows that the two of them communicate. Michelle needs to do her job and shut up. I think the reason why Michelle is doing this, because she want Ben for herself. She knows what's in the books. I don't like Michelle. I just don't like it though. Even if you know what's inside of the books. Come on now. Come on now. It's a bit much. You can't leave the people and have their own relationship. Every relationship, sir. If you have a relationship to destroy, call Michelle. Just call Michelle over and she'll destroy the relationship for you. I'm now starting to believe that Michelle don't believe in any relationship. Michelle needs help. O'Neal, Wayne needs to hire you. Me? I really need, I need to be hired to. Here comes Michelle. I don't think that Michelle wants Ben, but she's really nosy. I think Michelle wants who? Ben? Daniel don't know that Ben helped Abigail with her business. Regardless though, Antoinette, come on, please. Let the people live. Allow them to have their own relationship. I'm just saying. Listen to how she's lobbying against the man. Lobbying.
Why don't you focus on your own drama? Don't you have some of your own drama, Michelle?
Come on.
What is going on?
Michelle on her business. Michelle is lacking some business right now. Michelle needs some business. I think Michelle is in need of some business. This is just like next level minding your own business. Daniel had to tell her to mind her own business. This is how I wanted Amber to tell her to mind her own business for a little while. Please. Please. Michelle is destroying every marriage in Skitland. Michelle has mashed up every marriage. Every marriage you can think about in Skitland, Michelle has decided she's going to destroy it.
I'm going to tell Ben.
What are you going to tell him for? What? Why?
I know that you think that what you did for Amber was so great. Maybe it wasn't, maybe it wasn't. You don't need to do that for me.
But what I did do for Amber was good. She needed that.
Was it?
Yeah.
Why don't you focus on your own drama? Don't you have some of your own drama, Michelle?
No, Michelle has no business. Michelle has no business. She need to ease it down. I mean, just let the business go. Let it go for a little while. That's all I'm saying. Just let it go for a little while. Then there was, and I'm just kind of doing some honorable mention of skits that look nice. It looked like Ernestine got her way on Nadia today. You know, look like Nadia can fight.
University.
Public service announcement. Public service announcement. Public service announcement. Nadia is not Jamaican. Let me get to where she beat her up, because we have to get to the beat up. Let me see if we can get to the beat up. Let me get just right. Let me get straight to the beat up. All right. Public service announcement. Nadia is not Jamaican. As of now, I'm asking you, Nadia, to please stop claiming that you're Jamaican. Please stop. Like, just don't. Stop claiming that you're Jamaican. Stop pushing the Jamaican thing up into the public's eye. Please, just stop. Leave us out of all of this. You are American born. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Just let it go. Stop claiming Jamaican. You don't have Jamaican temperament. You're not ready to be Jamaican as yet. So just let it go. You're a Jafaican.
Myself and let me leave before I take her head off. I'll leave.
Nadia, hold on, Nadia, stop.
See that? That's where it starts. Ernestine whooping the trick. Boop. A 1-2. It's like a two-piece. Basically. Me don't know. Listen to me. Nadia get a two-piece and she down for the count. Down for the count. Just like that, she out. Just like that, and she out. You cannot be out like this. Two-piece and a biscuit. Bop, bop. That's it. That's it. That's it. That is it.
Oh my God. Nadia, you okay? No, I understand. Stop. Nadia, come on.
Ernestine, go back over again. Ernestine, roll over upon it. Because that's what's going on right here. So let's see y'all see it. Ernestine, touch over upon it again.
Ernestine! Stop! Ernestine! Come here! Come on! Come on! Get out!
Biscuit. Woo, okay. Hold on. We never really see that basically right there, so, but let's see if okay, we not really see anything at all. Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure that we're not seeing anything at all. I'm just making sure that we're not seeing anything at all, but two-piece and a biscuit, basically. It's another two-piece and a biscuit. I just wanted to make sure we weren't seeing anything we shouldn't have seen. I'm just making sure But Dre holds her back. Let me stop the frame right here. Let me. People wonder if only you see the split. I did not see the split. Let it go. Let it go. I didn't do anything at all. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Get out.
Nadia is down. Nadia is down. Down and out.
No, get your stuff. Get out.
That's where Dre take her out, but she down. Nadia down. She down and out. Down and out. Down and out. Down and out. Let me see if I can find Nadia. Down and out. Down and out. As of right now, Nadia is not a Jamaican. Nadia is not. I'm not. What do you mean, what do? What did O'Neal do? I'm just looking at the. I pause the scenes every now and again, friends. I don't know if I'm going to see anything. But hey, Steen won the fight. I don't know. I guess it's like I don't know. I guess a clear victory. I can ask y'all. I don't know. I can't take a poll upon it. Who won? Who win this fight? All right, here we go. It's kind of obvious, but hey, I mean, nothing wrong. Maybe y'all will give me something different. Who win the fight? Nadia or Ernestine? Michelle, if you come get O'Neal, Michelle need to go about her business. Michelle love people business too much. I would move away if Michelle came to my house. I think that Michelle would destroy my marriage. And I can't afford that right now. I'd get Michelle out of here. Hands down, Ernestine. Ernestine get all of the vote them. Well, hey, I mean, there's not much I can say. Nadia, buck up basically like she could have fight and she couldn't fight and so she get beat up. And I can't say anything else about that. Well, friends, that takes care of her hour for tonight. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Have a wonderful evening. I just wanted to touch on those little topics. But hey, your girl was on one today. Amber gets a pass today because, of course, Anthony was a clown. So basically, hey, it is what it is. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and talk to y'all soon. Have a wonderful night.
Welcome to the audio show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again.